The problem with psychics is that they can only see their own line and their own future. Yes, they incorporate that of other people temporarily, being able to predict some things. But even so, what they will see in the other person will still be subject to the seer's own personal interpretations, which makes the result altered and not clean, as it would be if it had been done by the person himself. And all the time you get information from your other eyes, because those are the ones who define who you are today. I mean, you necessarily have to have contact and communication with your other eyes, or you would lose the connection with the original source. Because, surprise, surprise, your other eyes are the original source itself. None of them are doing what you here should be doing, or you here would already be doing it. There are only those who are in a better direction or path than you here, and they are screaming at you to do something in that direction. And those screams are your current nonconformity. So you would refer to those. And the answer is that by people wanting to force things, they are silencing their path, the messages from the others that, from the point of view of those people here, do not exist. What they have to do is to let go of that need and dedicate themselves to what they like the most. Anything you can grab hold of and enjoy, even if it's a bag of Skittles. I get it though, the way they feel. But they can't do anything either if they are perceived as other people, because everything must come from the person in question. I mean that the timeless guides are being taken as other people, when from Martha's point of view, for example, they are herself. They only connect with those on the other side who are compatible in frequencies. That is to say, fractals connected to them. Or they are charlatans, and those are many. In someone very close to them, coming back to guide them, probably themselves. Her being a girl is just a convenient manifestation, as men tend to idealize. Some men will listen more to other men, and some men tend to listen better to advice coming from a woman. Your collective multidimensional unconscious. From one perspective, the other. Two levels: a generalized unconscious for all timelines, and the unconscious programmed in the brain-body etheric body. The first is the result of the multidimensional connection between the consciousnesses of all the so-called physical bodies. Mostly that something is taken too literally, which leads to a serious interpretation problem. but generally, it is more difficult to identify which is which. Like channeling, don't go to the desert tomorrow, and just understanding, go to the desert tomorrow. And the subject goes, and what was intended to be avoided happens to him. When someone channels, they are quickly intervened by the archons, a word that defines a large number of entities. While there are some who have managed to stay in the positive, they are few, like Abram and Esther, or Creon. They are high-dimensional entities that come in to radiate positivity. Even so, the message can be manipulated. Each person is a timeline by definition and by right. So if that person's consciousness sees forward using various esoteric or technological methods, the only thing he is seeing is his own timeline and not that of others. He is seeing what that consciousness believes will happen or would happen according to his framework of knowledge and perception, and this according to his education and life experiences. But it is just his experience and his perception, nobody else's. This is why so many psychics get dates and predictions wrong. Psychics work, so nothing against those people. Many times they see things, but they don't see everything. So, in short, yes, they are taking their money.